What's up, guys? It's Benji. A lot of changes going on. A lot of things happened recently. So just adapting here. I just want to give an update where I'm at, what's going on. So last year in May, I applied to become an air traffic controller, and I didn't hear anything for 6 months. And then I received a letter from the FAA, an email rather, and they said they liked my resume. They want me to schedule the air traffic skills assessment with them. So I scheduled that, went and took that. It was like the 3-hour exam. You gotta stay focused. There's a lot to that test. For 2 weeks, I didn't hear anything, and then I received another email, and they said, "Oh, you scored best qualified. We want you to continue moving forward with the process if you'd like to." So they sent me a clearance instruction letter. I had a couple things to do: FBI background check, drug tests, medical examiner test, a couple other things, a personality exam. That was crazy, like 600 question exam. And then after completing that, I didn't hear anything for about a month. And then I received a tentative offer letter saying, "Hey, if you want to move forward with the process, these are the steps. If you sign this, you're accepting it. You have a basics class. It's like a month long. The FAA sends you a government iPad. With that iPad, you take a Zoom class every day. I was on the East Coast of the States, so it was 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. I took that for about a month. And there was an end-of-course exam. I passed the end-of-course exam. You need a 70% to pass the end-of-course exam at least. Passed that. I think I scored an 81 or something like that. There was 18 students in the class to begin with. One actually didn't make it. He failed. And that left us with 17. The 17, including myself, went to the academy about a week and a half after we completed our basics class. And the academy was in Oklahoma City. I flew there. I was there for 2 months, or 7 weeks rather, and I studied to become an air traffic controller. You needed a 70% to pass that academy as well. And the way that it works is, depending on how many students are in your class, you're going to receive a list of facilities that you can go to. I was a terminal class. I was a part of a terminal class, so we went to towers at airports. So you receive a list of terminal airports that you can go to based on whatever the FAA list generates. So you don't have a choice really on, like, oh, I want to go back home. I'm originally from Florida, right? Kissimmee, Orlando area. If Orlando, Kissimmee airports don't pop up on the list, I'm not going back there if I want to continue down this career path. Needless to say, they didn't pop up on the list. So most people have to move. They don't end up going back home. So out of the 17 kids that went to the academy, 12 actually graduated. Out of the 12 that graduated, I think maybe 5 or 6 of them chose to go to facilities before we received our list. There was a volunteer facility list of places that you could go to, like Hawaii, Idaho, Mexico, Alaska, New Mexico rather, not Mexico. Yeah, Puerto Rico was on that list. And that's actually where I am now. And anyway, the way that it works is, depending on how well you scored in your class, out of the kids that graduated, you get first picks on the list and where you want to go. The girl that graduated number 1 in our class, she actually chose to go to Florida. Florida did pop up on our list. It was for Tallahassee, Florida, though, and that's where she went. I was number 5 out of 12 in the class, so I scored pretty well. And I had an 88 when I passed the academy. Ended up going to Puerto Rico. Before that, I had 8 days of change of station leave, which is leave that you can use within a 2-year period to go home and travel to collect some things, or settle your affairs before you go to your facility, because more than likely you're moving to a new place. And that's what I used in my case. I used 5 change of station days, went back home to Florida, packed my bags, took care of my bills of the home I own in Florida, in Haines City, and I'm here. Now that I'm in Puerto Rico, I've been talking to some friends and things, and they've been recommending, man, you should start a YouTube channel and just stream it. This is an experience, and a lot of people would like to know what it's like moving to a new place. So, it's definitely different moving to an island. There's a lot of different things going on that you don't really experience in the States. So I'll just start from here. Let this be my first video. Thanks for listening for the first 5 minutes. And today I'm probably gonna go to the beach for one. I'll tell you which one when I confirm. And I'll take another video there. I'm going to Walmart. One of my friends said, "You have Walmarts there?" Yeah, we have Walmarts here. At the Walmarts here, which is a little bit different from the States, on a lot of stores, they have bags, but the bags you have to pay for. The bags are 11 cents each if you decide to move forward with bags. So most people, most locals, they know to bring their own bags so that they don't have to pay for bags while they're there. Because 11 cents per bag could be a lot, depending on how many groceries you buy and things like that. So I'll let you know how that goes. What else? Keep you guys updated. My goals while I'm here are to get a car. I'm still working on that. I found a nice apartment, and yeah, just enjoy life, grow a little bit more in life, and take it from there. As far as the apartment, I'm actually here right now on the patio. It's a cool little setup. That tree right there is there's a coqui in that tree. A coqui is pretty loud at night, but it's a nice experience. It definitely reminds me that I'm in Puerto Rico. There are a couple of things around here that remind me that I'm in Puerto Rico. The hammock here with the setup and the TV, washer and dryer there. I'll show you what it looks like in the front as well. As far as what it's been like since I've been here, I love it so far. I've been here since March. Today is May 18th. I think today's the first day that there is a Puerto Rican parade or something like that in San Juan. I don't know. I read it on an article or something like that. I don't know that the locals are really acknowledging that, so whatever. I might check it out. Maybe not. This is kind of a famous look for Puerto Rico. There's a street in San Juan called Calle Fortaleza where they have the street is full of umbrellas in the sky like that. So this is the front where I'm at now. Right now I'm living right in front of a park. So every Saturday and Sunday they come here to play games, different teams and things like that. They're pretty good too. And being from Florida, I was happy to come here because it's very tropical. You know, Florida's subtropical, it's tropical here, so you have the palm trees, you got the blue skies, a lot of land, greenery, things like that. Originally I'm Puerto Rican, so it hasn't been too difficult adapting. I didn't speak a lot of Spanish in Florida, but I speak a lot more now. So that's one of the changes for sure. When you're in the metropolitan areas and places where there's a lot of tourists, the people that are there, the locals, they usually speak Spanish and English. But when you start to go to Palcampo and the countryside and things like that, or places where the tourists don't really visit, but people live there, it's going to be the locals, they speak Spanish. So you have to, you have to know a little bit if you want to be intentional while you're here. So, ¿cómo está? So, yeah, I'll follow back with you guys shortly with an update.